Hello everybody and welcome to Dads and Builds.
Today's episode is about car for sale.
Yeah, so
we have a 2006 Subaru WRX, and it is a buddy of mine, my best friend's. I'll tell you guys the story a little bit later about it, but this car is for sale. It has a couple things that we'll go over and talk about, but you want to do the B-roll around the car?
Yeah.
All right.
alrighty.
All right, well, now that you guys seen the car all the way around, the car is completely stock. My best friend Bush, he moved here a while back, and he had it shipped to Tennessee. And I think I don't know if you could see that mark, but we'll show it to you guys a little bit closer. That's what the transporter did.
Yeah, did some damage on the way here.
Did a little bit of damage on the way here, but the overall the car is completely stock everywhere. I think the wheels are aftermarket.
I think so.
They don't look stock to me.
And we also had to do the exhaust a little bit because it was broken.
Right, the exhaust rusted off, and we did the MagnaFlow exhaust on it, which sounds good. We'll let you guys hear it here in a little bit.
Definitely.
But I wanted to show you guys the engine, that there's nothing has ever been done to it. The owner is, I've known him since high school, I guess. The last 2 years of high school. And I know him, how he drives and everything. He took care of this car. This was his only daily driver, so he drove it, babied it. Basically didn't do anything except for do the maintenance on it, change oils and brakes, and
basic
the
maintenance.
routine stuff. So the car has not been abused. He drives pretty good, sometimes like a grandma. No offense, Bush, but he is good with his cars. I mean, there is some things and stuff that we'll go over that happened through the years, but that only, just adds a little bit of character to the car. The car is not brand new. It's 2006 Subaru.
I think it's got well over 200,000 miles, doesn't it?
No.
No?
It's got like 140, I think. We'll show you guys that. But it runs good. It has a check engine light, but I think the people, what I've looked up is that it has this pump over here, and it's got some kind of vacuum lines. It could be cracked or leaking, something to do with that, but it doesn't hinder the power of the car. It pulls real good. He's had that issue, I think, for a while now. He went to the Subaru dealership. They told him what's wrong with it. He asked if it's going to give him any problems. They told him that the only thing he'll have a problem with is the cruise control that won't be working, but the engine's been running fine. It fires up with half a turn.
Yeah.
It runs real good, pulls real good, not been molested, and it just has a little bit of battle scars on it from over the years, which is not a bad thing. It just shows
every used car is gonna have battle scars.
Yeah, well, it just shows that this car is tough, and it can get beat up a little bit, but it's going to keep rolling. So you see the windshield's got a little crack in it. Well, it's all the way across.
It is from that point to that.
We did check on the windshield, and he said he didn't want to change it since he's not here. Didn't really want to put too much money into it since he wants to get rid of it, so that's benefit to you guys. And overall, the car, I mean, it looks nice. Let's go over, I'll show you guys a couple things that catches everybody's eyes, which is
this fender right here.
It's got a dent here.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one.
Little ding right there.
Yeah, right.
You know, overall, over here, the back is nice and clean. Nice tip on the exhaust, which you know what? Let's fire it up. You hold this.
All right.
Let's give them a little taste.
So yeah, as you can hear, it does have a little pop.
Yes, it has a little pop when you drive around, which adds a little bit more to the driving experience. The back looks real clean. I did a lot of washing today on it. This car's been sitting since he's been gone, and so it's had a bunch of stuff on it, and probably from Washington when it was there and he was here.
Yeah,
Pine
sitting out
needles
there.
was just
Everywhere.
in every nook and crack that you could
Possibly find.
Yes.
Even if there wasn't a crack, you'll still find it.
I mean, under this molding style, it just took me all day to literally wash this car.
But
And
hey, that is a guarantee that you will get a clean running car when you drive
clean.
out.
It's beautiful. I love the paint color on this car. The interior is in good shape, as you guys seen. So the dash is not cracked. Everything works. Let's see. Check the back out. It's real nice. I mean, the back has never been used practically. I mean, if he had people in there, it must have been maybe 4 or 5 times. But he's had this car for a long time. I'm not sure when he bought it, but I know I went and visited him about 7 years ago, and he had this car, and it was real sharp. This side is a better side. It has a little bit of dings.
Yeah.
But overall, it's really not that bad. The only spot that is kind of bad, which was he had a fender. His buddy was supposed to put it on, but it never got done. And then he had it shipped over here, and now he's back over there, and he wants me to sell the car. So let's jump in and go for a
complicated times.
Yeah. So let's go for a spin and see how this thing rolls. So a little bit more about the engine. It's a boxer, which means pistons go this way.
Yes.
And 4-cylinder. I think it says 300 horsepower on this.
It did say 300
and
horsepower.
And it's a limited. I guess let me put this on so we don't hear this beeping noise. I think they only made 2
years of this
2
kind
years
of body
of this
style.
body style. So this is a pretty rare gem, basically.
And all you guys car enthusiasts, we have a 5-speed manual.
And it comes with a 5-speed manual, and it runs real nice. It's got good get up and go, which I won't take it out to the main street because it doesn't have the plates on it. But woo, it's pretty quick.
It's pretty quick.
So shifts nice, no problems. 5-speed manual. Bush tells me I speed all the time, but he took me on this car for a ride one time. I think I left a spot on the seat. It was pretty pretty wild. I don't know if you can hear the exhaust, but I could hear it, and it's really nice. Real nice boxer sound. And when you open it up, it just really sounds good.
Yes, it does. Another thing about this interior, the AC works and the heating works.
AC has a small problem. I filled it up, but it leaked some out. It still blows a little bit, but I'm putting dye in it to find where the leak is, so that'll be fixed when the car will be basically, it is for sale, but as soon as somebody says it, I'm gonna be here next weekend, then I'll fix it. So today is what? I can't remember.
Today is Monday.
Monday what? What's the date?
Don't even know.
We don't know. And but I'll fix it next weekend when I'm home. I'm putting dye in it today, so I'll let the car sit and see where it's probably a small gasket leak or something that just needs to be popped off, new O-ring on it, put back in, vacuum out, and refill the system. And it'll run good. Now, like I was saying, look in the cluster. So you could see that the engine, check engine light's on, and the cruise control is blinking, right? Can you see it or no? There's that sun in the way.
There's the cruise control and there's the check engine.
Yeah, so the check engine is on because of that vacuum pump or something to do with the vacuum pump, and the cruise control won't work because the check engine is on. Now, the mileage on the car is 144,403 miles. So it's not too bad. This is actually pretty low miles for this year. And the car runs like a champ. It has no leaks. It's never leaked anything. Never really been worked on other than just tires and
basic
brakes.
maintenance.
Yeah, oil changes and stuff like that. But everything, well, and the exhaust that we put on over here, which there's people here, so I'm not gonna really rip too much.
You could have gone over there and kind of.
So revs nice, gets up and goes. Really no big issues that I don't think anybody would have with this car if they really wanted it, because this is hard to find nowadays. And if somebody's into these kind of cars, they would definitely.
I'm trying to hold the phone, stabilize it, but it's going boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's a fun car to drive if somebody is looking for all-wheel drive, so you won't have problems in the winter. You know, it probably will need front tires. I think I looked at the front tires; they're kind of low, but that's you get a car, then you got something to work on. It's fun that way. It's
this will make a really decent project car, honestly.
It would make a good, well, it's kind of now that it's older, that a lot of these cars have been so modified and just blown up and wrecked or whatnot. These are hard to find. These are hard to find. So if you find one, I would have somebody, be nice if they could just take care of it and drive it, enjoy it.
I mean, you put some more grippy tires on it, you got yourself a pretty fun car.
Oh, yeah.
Probably lowered the car a little, and that's pretty much it.
Yep. It really doesn't need anything else because it's a well taken care of car. I love driving this thing. I don't get to drive a lot because it don't have plates. But man, it's like on rails. When you go through these S curves, it's like you just punch it and the car just hooks and goes. It's got a little wheel rub. We got some nice wide wheel tires on here, so when you
I think they're 225s.
225s, which is a pretty good size for this size car, yeah. So overall, I mean, he offered this car to me at a buddy price, and I turned it down just because we have so many projects that we got to work on, and I just couldn't for them to have another car that I had to pay for, but he did offer me the car. And you know what? If a friend offers you a car, you know it's a good car, because their word. And I know how long he's had this thing, and I know how he took care of it. So it's been a good car. He's never been stranded anywhere on it, and I don't see it happening in probably another 60,000 miles. So it'd be a good ride. Yep. So that was our little ride on this awesome car. What I wanted to say was, if you guys are interested in it, let us know.
At official.dadson@gmail.com.
He knows the email.
And
I don't really know.
Instagram at official.dadson.
Right. The car is for sale for $7,000.
Yes.
Basically, the price is you can't find one like these. As clean as it is inside, a little bit, dings and stuff. That's just the way it goes. It goes so fast it cracked the windshield. What are we gonna do? I mean, just don't go so fast on it after you buy it.
You're getting an all-wheel drive, 300 horsepower, 5-speed manual, and any car guy will love this car.
Yes, and it's got the nice scoop on it. I love the wing on it in the back. It's not crazy huge.
It's not like the STI wing, but I
do like the STI because the whole package looks good on it. But
I prefer
overall,
the STI wing.
I like this car because it's fun to drive. It's econo car. It's a 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
It's a 4-wheel drive. You can't go wrong with it. Summer, winter, fall, spring. All seasons.
Me and you probably would suggest, if you want to do something to it, probably get lowering springs.
I ain't gonna suggest nothing to anybody. I'm gonna suggest someone to buy it
Just
and
buy
take care of it. Yes,
Yeah.
I think that's
better tires and better suspension is what I'd recommend.
This is gonna be an excellent car for you, or for your first car.
Oh yeah, this would be an amazing first car. I have to work with the Integra. It's not even running.
This would be an excellent car. So let us know if you're interested. Write to us. Maybe put down something in the comments, or get a hold of us through the email that he just said, or the Instagram, and we'll get back to you and see.
We can make a deal.
If we can make a deal, yeah.
And that's pretty much it about this episode. So, yep, we're selling the Subaru. You're getting 300 horsepower, 5-speed manual, all-wheel drive.
A rare one too, 2006 model.
Yes.
So this is only 2 years that they made this model, which is
the
headlights.
That's what it's called. There's different headlight names, but
that's the style of this car, which is the rare. You only find 2 years that were made like this. So the car is pretty cool. We cleaned it up, washed it up, inside, outside. I mean everything. So it cherried it up like it's new almost.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know. Thanks for joining us for this Dad Son Builds video.
Yep. And we'll see you guys on the next
That's on Build.